Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of the LunarBlades Wrestling Federation. We have an exciting card tonight, and as always, it's me, your favorite announcer, Jack Human, with my commentary cohort.
The greatest commentator of all time, Blaze Garlemald, with the Boogle cookies.
You got more Moogle cookies? Where'd you get those from?
I ordered them from overseas.
Oh, I kind of want. Yeah, because all the local stores are all sold out, and yeah, I may have had more than my share. I'm not saying I gained like 5 pounds just from Moogle cookies, but I totally gained 5 pounds from Moogle cookies. Anyway, as you can tell, we're. Oh, I'm sorry, Blaze. I think it's going to be a night where I'm going to talk all over you because, well, I kind of ate a lot of Moogle cookies and there's a lot of sugar in there. What was that, Blaze?
Well, you know why you eating those Moogle cookies? That's because I advertised them so much that first day. Now everybody's got to have them.
I know you made them. You made them look delicious, and they are delicious. They are delicious. But as you can tell, we skipped over our usual intro tonight because Ed from last week, when he was chewing on wires, chewed on the purple wire. that the purple wire leads into our intro screen. So, what do? Even though Ed's been acting pretty weird as of late, I don't know. He just keeps on saying random numbers. It's definitely odd. You know, it starts off like, all the time, it starts off like 3.14, and then the numbers just go longer and longer every time, but it's always 3.14 to begin with. I can't explain it.
Maybe it's some mysterious coordinates or update or patch or something. You know how these things go.
Well, I will admit that Ed's brain may need an update or a patch, but he's still lovable nonetheless. And starting off the action tonight, we got Ariel versus Azalea. Promises to be a really good match.
We're going to see who wins this match here.
Boy. It is warm in this arena tonight. It's humid. Anyway.
It's not that hot. It's not that hot. You got some bad Moogle cookies.
Oh, no such thing as a bad Moogle cookie, but you were saying something was strange.
Well, crap. Well, yeah, it's strange because based on viewer polls, Azalea is the favorite competitor. Meanwhile, Ariel seems to have the higher standings, even though she doesn't fight very often.
It is most certainly a mystery how the upper tier people work. The corporate, it's not like, you know, we make the matches or anything like that. I'm sure they have something up their sleeve. I'm sure.
I blame the Lalas.
You might not want to be blaming them for much longer there, Blaze. I heard some rumblings in the back.
Every time I hear a bunch of rumbling, I figure it's more bad Moogle cookies.
Well, as I said earlier, it's no such thing as a bad Moogle cookie.
Oh, well, you'll find out. Keep buying them from that white van.
Azalea going to the outside, grabbing a weapon. I don't think that she's too happy about that loss against Nakumis for the championship.
Somebody took it personal.
Well, that's twice where she climbed almost to the top of the mountain, just not able to fully get there. Both her and Raven have been in very similar situations before. They both have to be a little frustrated.
I sure would be.
And Ariel, I don't know what happened to her knee there, but seemed to shoot out on her. Azalea just being extremely aggressive tonight.
Well, I know that you're a Raven fan and all, but and I hate to make this joke because he's a pretty good competitor, but being how her knee just shot out, do you think she was the victim of a sharpshooter?
It's not funny, Blaze. It's not funny at all. And Zayla taking that top turnbuckle off over in the corner. Hopefully that doesn't come into play.
You know, for a fan favorite, these are some very, very dirty and aggressive moves that are being performed here tonight.
Well, she's all fired up tonight.
Something just seems wrong here. First the bat, then taking off turnbuckles. I think we might be seeing a more aggressive competitor here.
Well, it certainly seems that way. As I said earlier, she's been almost to the top of the mountain twice. With that ladder match, almost literally to the top of the mountain. A devastating powerbomb with the sunset flip. But who knows? Maybe that's what Azalea and Raven both need. Just a little bit more aggression. Maybe they should be ruthless about it. Maybe they should have some ruthless aggression.
I see somebody's got the writer's notes.
Yeah, they made me like 20 pages because I lost my last set.
Freaking guy.
Well, the first set I lost. The second set and that's a 3 count. Azalea just takes it over Ariel.
Well, not to be that guy, but it was like watching a kid just having fun on a swing set, if you will.
Was definitely showing some aggression there. That's pretty unbelievable. I can't believe what we just saw. It was pretty brutal.
Let's see if I can do a good impression here. Pretty brutal, man. You get that impression?
What was that, Blaze?
That's pretty brutal.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
what I'm going for.
That's pretty brutal. I don't know who that is, Blaze.
Well, I'm gonna be starting Empire metal band soon, so yeah, gotta work on my metal voice. So pretty brutal.
Are you talking about one of the great metalheads of all time, Nathan Explosion?
Hey, no name dropping there. I'm specifically trying not to do that. That's called lawsuit.
Well, I'm sure that Nathan Explosion, my good friend, wouldn't mind it. Seriously, well, I know. Yes, I go to death metal concerts.
The only time you need to be name dropping is when you're playing Borderlands. Oh, I messed up now. Well, here goes my Moogle Cookie endorsements.
I'll take those Moogle Cookie endorsements. And speaking of endorsements, we should probably mention that this episode is brought to you by Azalea Leon on YouTube. Check it out. Lots of Final Fantasy fun there.
Really?
Really?
I gotta get on there.
Yeah, have you ever heard of the game Final Fantasy? I've never played it personally, but I hear it's a lot of fun.
Really? I wonder if there's characters like, well, us and Raven and Ryan and such.
Well, I highly doubt us, but speaking of Raven and Ryan, it sounds like they're backstage. There's some commotion going on. Raven was yelling for Ryan, and it looks like he found him. Or rather, Ryan isn't going to take it standing down. He just brutally attacked Raven. Raven's retaliating. Ryan and Raven are going at it, back and forth.
I think Ryan messed up.
This really...
Fought off 3 men.
This really doesn't seem like Raven's style to be tracking people down in the back.
Well, we did see a different style just coming from Mazella.
That is an excellent point.
High gear. You're kind of a fanboy of both of them. Why don't you get some information?
I would love to, but they're near the locker rooms and I'm not allowed within 50 feet.
And you go, boy, we're going to have to hire somebody else just to do the other half of your job.
It's, well, you know, I'm an on-screen commentator, not, I don't go back room. Like, I just... Every once in a while, we're having 2 cameramen in there.
Nope, just a thought.
I wonder if we'll end up seeing that ninja again from last season. They are in the back room, and that mysterious female ninja did enjoy attacking in the back room. We haven't heard hide nor hair of her.
If I know anything about mysterious assailants from past seasons, they always come back in the next season and reveal their true selves and such, you know. That's the way all animes and Empire shenanigans work there, Jack.
So animes and Empire shenanigans are very similar?
Why, yes. Have you ever wondered why most of our guys carry around like assault rifles, but you can't kill anybody?
Oh, I thought you guys went to the same school as stormtroopers.
Oh no, we're very well trained.
And Raven just knocked Ryan out with that fell cleave.
Well,
I don't know what that was all about, but...
There was once a very, very famous actor named Witherspoon John in the Empire, and he was quoted with saying on a day, I think the day was Friday or something like that, might have been Saturday, but he said, "You got knocked the fuck out." That's pretty much what happened.
famous words there, of course, and I think they go towards Ryan at this moment very accurately.
Why, yes. I didn't know you were familiar with Empire cinema.
I'm familiar with all cinema. Western, Eastern, pornographic, Southern, Northern.
I think I heard enough.
Anyway, we heard part of my understanding is that Robin's left arm didn't like the treatment of Lala's in the Night of Vengeance season. They had 1 match the entire season.
Well, that's half more than they deserve. You know, 1 competitor per match. They're half people, so
it was pretty short on short for them. But
that's their own shortcomings.
But Robin's left arm is coming back with a new look and new name, Red Potato. It's sounding like he's unionized. The Lalas.
Interesting.
And they've challenged Dr. Octopus to a match. Dr. Octopus said, bring on as many as you want. So they're bringing out... Yeah, I don't think 3 of them will be enough, because Dr. Octopus is easily the biggest man in the entire LunarBlades Wrestling Federation. Well, I wouldn't say easily, because we will see some other rows tonight.
He is a big dude, though.
He's... When our fans are coming up to his waist, that's just not right.
I once heard that there was a hurricane coming out the Lemsa coast. Just before all the beaches were washed away, Dr. Octopus pulled his collar up and it stopped all the wind from going in to the coast, and he saved the whole beach.
Really? Because one time, I heard that he sneezed, and it caused a hurricane to go right around the world, where he saw... Oh, hey. Huh.
I wonder.
Strange. Yeah. Dr. Octopus, ready to take on 3 Lalas. I don't think that this is Well, this might get interesting.
I just like to say it's versus 1.5 real wrestlers.
And what have we got going on here? They're La La Land. The Lalas are coming out together. It looks like they've banded together. Literally banded, because I can see that Rismond has that trumpet. Red Potato on the right there with Joshy on the left. It looks like they're just having a good time.
I swear all you need to do is get a carousel and put some sticks in their ass. And put them on little horses, and I swear we're at the damn carnival.
Well, I do know at carnivals they usually have a bunch of delights. I don't know why watching these guys come down to the ring makes me have a hankering for pancakes. I can't explain that one.
Well, how about cereal? I got an urge to get some cereal.
But a Rismont with that Papado championship firmly around his waist.
I hope Doc smashes their faces.
But why? It looks like they're having such a good time.
Oh my God. They're fools. They're fools. That's what they are.
And Red Potato starting off the match. Oh, I think Red Potato kind of realized what he did and backed off a little ways there. That may have been a mistake. Now, this is a 3-on-1 elimination match. Dr. Octopus demanded the elimination part. He said he wants to just plow through all 3 of these.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Would you just look at the size difference? Even when Dr. Octopus is down, his chest comes up to their waist.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to throw one of these guys out so I can say he threw him like a sack of potatoes.
I think there's a good possibility of that happening. Dr. Octopus not being able to get too much offense off. Devastating right hand and devastating headbutt.
Do you realize he just jumped off the top rope and he just barely reached his neck?
Red Potato all fired up. He's happy. It sounded like a Dr. Octopus fan was in the background there saying, oh shit.
That's kind of how I feel right there when I saw that Lala jump extra high just to hit him on the head. I've never seen a Lala jump so high.
Well, he's certainly giving it his all. He's got him in a submission. Joshy and Rismont off to the side. They barely come up to the top rope.
Maybe we should make them a little kitty ring.
Well, I think it took everything that Red Potato had just to get Dr. Octopus up on that top rope there, giving him a devastating suplex to the outside.
I'm calling bullshit on the fact that they did get him over that top rope. Damn, that's a big piece of meat all off that rope.
He's got Dr. Octopus locked into another submission move, and oh my God, I think Dr. Octopus just tapped outside, but you can't win the match on the outside. Red Potato. This is La La Land is making a statement here. But Rismont, the Papado champion, coming off that top rope, going for a pin. 1, 2. Well, no surprise there.
I don't think he had enough body weight to really make that work against a guy so big.
I don't think a 5-ton truck has enough weight to make it work against a guy that size. They've been slowly pecking away at Dr. Octopus with Joshy still completely fresh. Getting some German suplexes in. He usually delivers them much higher than that, but I'm surprised he can barely make the bridge to get him across.
I know. It's a hell of a bridge.
Now Rismont with another suplex to the outside. I don't care how big you are. The bigger you are, the harder you're going to hit that damn floor and injure your back and probably spinal column. And, yeah, it hurts.
I think the only thing that's getting injured there is the damn floor itself.
It's there. I
swear the mat just screamed out.
I can actually see a dent in the floor from his body. I don't know what Rismont's up to, dragging him around a little bit. Might be a good time to tag in the fresh man. I think that's what he's going to attempt to do here. I think he's tagging back to Red Potato. You see, now this is smart, Blaze. Oh my God! I've never seen a roll fly before.
Me either. Well, unless they were fighting the big white whale. They're smart. A couple of them flew. Yeah. But hey, that's the difference.
Red Potato was able to get that armbar in there, but Dr. Octopus says no. Red Potato sliding down from a very far ways up.
Well, he was going down one way or the other. He better off going the way of his choosing.
An excellent point. Now they got him in the corner. I think all three of them are going to aim for an opportunity here to give him some stomps.
I'm just looking at this little Lala with this green on. Which one is that again?
That's Joshy.
Well, in the Great Empire, also another cinema from Marvelous Nation, we have this movie called Hooded Robin, Gentleman in Tights, see. And he's just like the main protagonist of that.
Oh, does he rob from the rich and give to the poor?
Why, yes, he does.
Huh. In the Empire, I thought it'd be the other way around, where he robs from the poor and gives to the rich.
Well, he robs from the poor Empire people, and he gives to, well, the other poor Empire people.
So he's robbing the rich, poor, so he's robbing the middle class to give to the poor people?
Yeah. No, he's robbing the middle class and giving to us poor, so-called high society, rich class,
I'll put that on my watch list. And
it's more about his misadventures and such.
And Red Potato just absolutely made Dr. Octopus tap with that armbar.
I think he's allergic.
Potato. The speed and the quickness of La La Land was too much for the strength of Dr. Octopus. I'm shocked.
Speaking of which, that was a joke from that cinema. I believe that was the name of one of his assistants. You know,
Which
he said,
assistant would that be?
well, his assistant was, I believe, called Achu or something. Then all the guy said, "Bless you." It's just, you know, we had really good cinemas up there. You got to go up there sometime, Jack.
Wait a second, I think I've seen this movie. Was it done by Mel Hooks?
You mean Hooked Mel? Yes, yes, yes.
I think I saw that, but we'll be back with another part. Twists and turns galore tonight. It's good to see the Lalas banding together. I'm excited for the next part of the episode, aren't you, Blaze?
Ah, well, I need some more Moogle cookies, but sure, why not? That's good.
Hey, Moogle cookies!